Hi everyone!
I'm Bo.
I'm Joel, and this is yours truly, the podcast!
Nasaan na yung palakpakan? Joke na. Naghanap talaga.
Okay, so ano ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon?
Oo. Alam nyo, since matagal na kami sa mundong ito, di ba, marami na kami na daanan na gusto naming maikwento how it was before.
Babalikan, ano?
Oo, babalikan.
Okay. So,
actually, yeah.
Pero isa sa mga masayang pwede namin balikan is yung tinatawag nating outdoor fun or public fun.
Public
yun.
fun. Oh my gosh. Okay. Na, ano bang...
I guess iba naman ang outdoor fun ngayon. Or tingnan muna natin kung naiba pa talaga yung
Correct.
outdoor
Ano
fun.
ang alam natin na
yung outdoor fun noon
Correct.
versus outdoor fun ngayon.
May tawag ba tayo nun?
Did we use the term outdoor fun? Hindi naman. As in, wala. Ginawa lang natin kung saan natin pwedeng gawin.
Okay.
Oo.
Kasi, sige, give me a context.
Okay. Noon kasi, especially when I realized that I was into guys, and I also knew that I was sexually attracted and wanted to do some things with guys. Nag-umpisa ako talaga, yung unang sexual experience ko, even though hindi siya, I guess, all the way. When you say all the way, as in may penetration and all, no? But just siguro, fondling, how do you pronounce it? Frottage?
Frottage, yeah.
Frottage, yan. Rubbing, ganyan. And then, eventually, may hand job or blow job. Ang unang experience ko was in cinemas, in movie houses.
Public space!
Yeah, so that's a public space. But, remember na nung panahon natin, so I think that was in the 70s and 80s.
Going towards 80s.
Ang mga sinehan noon kasi hindi tulad ng mga sinehan ngayon na you will buy a ticket for a particular time slot ng movie, di ba? Tapos papasok ka doon, manunood ka, pagkatapos lalabas kayong lahat, tapos lilinisin nila 'yon. Ngayon, dati tuloy-tuloy lang siya, yung as in sunod-sunod yung kanyang showing. Tapos you can just buy a ticket at any time.
At any time.
And then enter, and then you can exit at any time. Except, syempre, pag last full show na at natapos na, di ba? But you could stay in the movie house the whole day.
How did you know that there was something happening in the movie house?
Kasi noon, nahalata ko na minsan pagpasok ko, may mga taong nakatayo sa likod, pero ang daming upuan na libre, na parang, bakit sila nakatayo? Ang daming upuan dyan, no? So, yun muna, na parang, why are they standing at the back?
Yeah.
And nung una, akala ko baka yung nag-iintay lang para medyo maliwaliwanag yung eksena para makita nila kung saan para umupuan, di ba?
Baka matisod-tisod sila.
But then, no, they kept standing there the whole time, yun. And then, eventually, meron din ako nakikita ng mga sa super side sila nanonood. Na parang, ang pangit ng sight lines, di ba? Pero bakit doon kayo sa side? Until finally, una, dalawang ulo nakikita. Tapos mamaya, isa na lang yung nakikita mong ulo, di ba? Na parang, nasaan na yung isa?
Yeah.
Yun.
So actually, ako rin, I have to admit that my first experience was also in a cinema.
But that's public fun na hindi outdoor, obviously.
Hindi siya outdoor. Nasa loob naman, pero it's public. And kasi nga, ilan lang do we have any choices for being able to express ourselves there?
Well, okay. When you started, mga ilang taong ka na?
That was probably since mga fourth year college na ako noon, late na.
So 80s.
18. Oo, yeah.
1980 something na yun.
80s
Oo.
yeah.
Kasi ako nagumpisa ako sa 70s nung high school ako na experience ko na yun. Kaya medyo mabenta ako sa sinehan kasi bagets. Yun. And then so aside from yung nasa upuan ng mga nangyayari, pwede ka rin pumunta sa banyo.
Sa banyo, correct.
So, hindi ba, magko-cruise ka sa loob, like kung tatayo ka sa likod, tapos pag merong lumapit sa iyo, signal, and then punta kayo sa banyo.
That was the term, cruising spots. cruising
Yes,
places. Yan. I mean, at least nung time na yon, yun yung kilala. Pupunta ka sa mga cruising spots. So, one would be cinemas,
Public parks.
yun ngayon ang outdoor. Ano mga sikat na mga places noon nung panahon natin?
Well, hindi na pangalan niya noon sa Makati was Ugarte Field.
Ugarte
hindi na siya,
Field.
Hindi na siya Ugarte ngayon.
Oo.
Anong tawag doon? Ayala Triangle. Yeah.
Ayan. Would you believe that used to be?
Yeah, but kasi naman, ngayon, di ba, it's a park. Tapos may building and
May building
mall.
na, okay.
And restaurants. Noon talaga, except for that Nielsen
Oh,
Tower.
the Nielsen Tower.
Except for that Nielsen Tower, wala pa yung
ano lang siya? Park talaga siya.
it was just a whole park
Yeah,
na
whole
puro
park.
trees.
Na may konting, parang naalala ko may mound sa gitna. Tapos, puro puno. And of course, some walking trails
Yeah.
within it. And then, yun nga, nasa loob siya ng triangle. So, just imagine.
Okay. Did you actually cruise there? Kasi I never, but because Makati, when I was still younger, when I was in my teens and masyadong malayo para sa akin yung Makati. So kung magko-cruise ako, it would be in Cubao.
Okay.
Sa Quezon
Araneta.
Circle.
Quezon Memorial Circle.
Quezon
That's
Memorial
another
Circle.
one. That's another
In
one.
fact, I would go there pag every Good Friday. And Black Saturday. Kasi Good Friday, Black Saturday, walang gwardya. Lahat
Yeah.
nakabakasyon, so bukas na bukas. So it became Jurassic Park with a lot of velociraptors.
Jurassic Park. That was also a term that we would use for these places kasi nga parks sila. Another one, I don't know kung napuntahan mo, yung sa may they call it Mehan Garden. Dun sa may...
Luneta ba ito?
Oh, yan. Sa may Intramuros.
Malayo rin. So no, I did not go there.
Pero may area rin doon sa may golf park. Yan. Sikat rin yun na pinupuntahan na sa cruising spot. And yes, to answer your question, yes, na-explore ko po ang mga yan. Explore.
So, nakapunta ka rin mismo sa Mehan Gardens?
Yes. Yeah.
But that was already 80s na.
80s na. So, yeah, 80s. There, right, tama. 80s na. So those were the only places na if you wanted to get some.
Well, okay.
And have some.
Kasi naman, noon, hindi pa uso yung mga... Ngayon, di ba, may mga spas na ngayon that are for male. So, hindi pa uso noon. In fact, if there was any place na you can really hook up with gay guys and then have sex within that place, would be Club Bath. That was a bathhouse na 1970 something.
Sa bagay yun, matagal na.
Matagal na siya. But it was just that one bathhouse in Pasay City and you had to be a member. So nung high school ako, I couldn't be a member.
Wala naman kami kadatungan.
Oo. Tsaka underage ka pa. So hindi ka pwede maging member doon. But that was the only alam kong bathhouse.
Yeah.
Na
actually matagal na pala. Oo nga, matagal na yung Club Bath.
Oo. But other than that, yung ibang mga ito's public spaces. So it's really public urinals.
Bathrooms nga pala.
Bathrooms,
also, there would be infamous public bathrooms where you can cruise. Some of that would be
hindi ba sa mga luneta na mga yung bago naging pay for yung may bayad?
Oo. Yeah, meron doon. Actually, ang isa na naalala ko bigla. Sa may EDSA Central. It's now, the area is called Greenfield.
Meron palang history ang Greenfield.
Yan. Kasi dati, that used to be EDSA Central. Tapos parang ang likod doon, puro parking lang.
Yes.
And then there would be a public bathroom na...
yung mga bathroom sa labas ng parking lot.
Oo. It's still there. And kilala yun na sa gabi, nagko-congregate yung mga bading na naghahanap ng yan. So public bathrooms also. Actually, even malls. Some malls were...
Had a reputation.
Had a reputation.
Para sa akin, Ali Mall, yung lahat ng mga banyo ng Ali Mall.
Farmers market.
EDSA, Shang Mall, yung meron pa nga sinasabi nila na yung mga bathrooms on the Shaw side is better than the one on the other side. Mas marami daw nangyayari dito.
No nito.
Oo, yun. Ali Mall was also very much yung mga banyo.
Ay, correct. Yeah,
yung mga
sa
banyo nila.
Araneta.
And also sa mga sinehan.
Yeah. Farmers market.
In fact, meron sa Ali Mall 3 yata yun, one last full show. I went cruising sa banyo nung Ali Mall 3. And meron ako nakitang celebrity na hindi pa siya celebrity noon, ngayon celebrity na siya. So, hindi ko sasabihin dito kung sino. Pero, as in, sabi ko, kilala ko to because nakita ko na siya sa teatro noon. Nag-umpisa siya sa teatro. Clue, nag-umpisa siya sa teatro. And then ngayon, nasa ano na siya.
Hindi natin alam to.
At hindi nyo malalaman. I'll just whisper to you later. Ayun.
Well, kung mag-like and subscribe.
We'll have a Patreon page. Patreon page!
OF. Only fun.
So, yun. So, but yeah, yun yung mga public spaces namin noon na you can have public fun.
Yeah.
I guess outdoor fun would be yung mga parks.
Na technically bawal. Di ba? I mean,
Yes.
illegal yun. Because
Yes.
that's sexual misconduct. Didn't that scare you? Didn't that...
Okay. Una muna, when you're young and your hormones are raging, KEBS, di ba, sa safety and...
Actually.
So, so because there was no place for you to go to,
Yeah.
you couldn't
how
do it in the
repressed
house.
things were
Yeah.
so different.
You couldn't do it in the house. Noon rin pag motel, pag dalawang lalaki ang mag-check-in, bawal.
Yeah.
So hindi rin pwede sa mga motel or sa mot-mot. I think pwede lang siya sa hotel, pero hotel mahal, di ba?
At saka, how do you meet? Actually, ang problema natin nun is meeting people, meeting guys.
Okay, ito yung bongga noon. Ang meeting was offline. Ang meeting was yung you know that
salubungan.
You know the 3-second rule? So ang 3-second rule is pag meron kang kasalubong, you hold his eye gaze for 3 seconds and then break it off. And then pag lampas, you count 1, 2, 3, then lingon. Pag nakalingon rin siya, boom, ayun na.
May susunod sa isa't isa.
Ayun. Tapos then you now go to a public space like a public bathroom to do the deed. And the deed naman is usually either hand or blowjob.
Yeah. Pero just imagine the difficulty and the fear also na actually may cruise kaya ang dami. It was also very dangerous kasi marami ring horror stories of actually nanakawan ka pala, I think up to now.
Yeah, oo.
Na ayan, alam ng mga criminal elements na you were into that kaya kunyari, it's the 3-second rule, magsusunod na kayo, yung pala, dadaling ka sa isang lugar, and
hold up pala.
Hold up pala.
In fact, I have an actual horror story sa mismong sinihan. May tumabi sa akin. So, ako talagang I made the moves, hinayaan lang niya, and then, syempre, kinalikot-kalikot ko na and all that. Then afterwards, he started demanding that, bayaran mo ako, ganyan.
Call boy pala.
Yun, so bayaran mo ako yan. Sabi ko, ay, hindi ko alam, di ba? Tapos sabi niya, kung hindi ko raw siya bayaran, lagot daw ko sa kanya kasi meron daw siyang patalim. Of course, hindi niya pinakita, no? Pero yun ang sabi niya sa akin. Buti na lang, I had enough wits to just wait for like some very bright scene sa movie. Tapos, nung bright na yung lugar, tumayo ako bigla, tapos umalis ako. Tapos hindi niya ako hinabol kasi parang kitang-kita na tumayo na ako eh. Tapos kung may gulo pa ng ganyan, I could easily just shout, di ba? So siguro ayaw rin niya yun, and baka feeling ko nga wala rin siyang patalim. So ganun, yun na lang ang ginawa ko na parang I just took a chance, walked out, and then hindi naman siya sumunod. Pero ako, as in, lumabas na ako ng sinihan, as in, umuwi na ako.
Oh my God.
Yun.
So despite that, I mean, that didn't scare you off.
Yeah, I mean, what it did to me was just to be more careful, to make sure lang na yung kung sino man yung next na tatabi sa akin or akong tatabi sa kanila, ma-vet ko in a way na mukhang hindi naman pala ano.
So, cruising places were places where you met them, where you can meet people and eventually also have sex with them, di ba? Parang right then and there. But there were other areas, no time na yun ba? May mga bars na ba?
I think meron naman.
Where you can
I would
meet, no?
hear of sa Malate.
Coco Banana.
Yeah, Coco Banana. But again, I was too young to actually
Yeah, okay.
enter the place. I would also hear of club. Okay, uso noon was yung mga match dancing.
Yes.
Yung
yes.
Club
Mga-
690.
690.
Yun sa
Sa Retiro.
yun. So yun naman yung it caters to gay guys, and ang kanilang there will be macho dancers lang. To yun yung kanilang show. Wala pang drag show noon. It's just
True.
Ay,
Actually, meron na. Pero ano lang, it's more of lip syncing. Hindi pa yung talagang drag show the way we know it.
yung mas ang bida talaga yung mga
Yung
macho dancer. Oo.
May ano lang, actually, sila parang front act lang yung mga ano nun, yung mga drag queens.
Di ba
They're
ngayon
just
baliktad?
pretty.
It's
Yeah.
the Go-Go
Baliktad
Boys.
na. Correct,
Yeah, Go-Go
correct.
Boys ang front act, and then it's the drag queens.
So, at least that gave you opportunities to meet people. Pero, kung sa gay bar ka pupunta, ang mamimit mo usually, male prostitutes. I mean, you wouldn't meet another guy there so that you can have
Unless they are clients rin, no? Pero kasi pag pumunta ka doon,
Nakafocus
ang focus
ka sa-
mo kasi yung sa
correct,
mga
yeah.
sumasayaw eh.
So kakaunti lang talaga yung mga bars that allowed you to meet other guys in the hopes of maybe a hookup or even romance.
Yeah, parang noon wala pa yung mga tinatawag nating yung lumang bed
Yes,
bar, di ba?
correct.
Ang bed bar kasi it's a dance club,
Yeah.
but alam mo talaga na mga bading ang pumupunta
Correct.
doon eh.
Come to think of it, the closest that would be for me would be yung mga karaoke, mga sing-along bars na may comedy.
Oo. Pero di ba mixed yung audience
It's
doon?
supposedly mixed, pero maraming bading. There were a lot of guys, and then some of them they're just drinking. They can go there alone. Hindi ka mahihiyang pumunta doon mag-isa kasi masarap manood ng mga
Comedy.
Naalala ko yung sa Music Box. Dun
Okay,
sa-
okay.
yan. So, at least may meet ka doon. And I met some people there too.
Okay. Yun, Then I never
You didn't experience that?
I didn't experience that because parang I didn't know that you can go there pala on your own. So I always thought that that's something na dapat barkada ang pumunta eh. Kaya hindi ko naisip.
Pero, di ba, just imagine, growing up, kakaunti lang ito. Kaya
Yes.
ang hirap-hirap makahanap ng, if you wanted to express yourself sexually, saan ka pupunta?
Yeah.
Or ano gagawin mo? Oh my God.
Oh, let's not forget the massage parlors.
Yung
Yung mga datu, yung mga lakan.
Eventually, na alam mo naman na lagi ring nire-raid. Actually, nire-raid din yung mga gay bar.
Yun.
Yung that thing na it made you feel talaga na bawal yung ginagawa mo.
Yes.
Pwede kang mahuli, pwede kang mapatay, ma-hold up. And yet, that was the only way.
So that you would even with all those risks, you would still do it.
Exactly. So, now,
Well, okay. So because of the internet, because of mobile, now there are apps like Grindr
Exactly.
and
so ang dali-dali na.
yeah, andali to find yung
At least to find somebody to meet up with.
Oo.
Okay.
And then because nag-iba na rin yung rules, pwede ka nang kunwari, kung wala kang place, hindi pwede sa bahay ninyo, hindi rin pwede sa bahay niya, pwede kayo mag-check-in.
Madali na rin mag-check-in
Oo,
ngayon.
kasi wala
Correct.
nang tanong-tanong kung dalawang lalaki, kebs nila, hindi ba?
Correct.
Yun.
Since madali-dali na, marami pa rin bang nag-outdoor fun?
Apparently so. I think the thrill pa rin is there. I think let's face it, for some it's a kink.
Yeah.
Na meron yung that thrilling part na one merong nanonood or pwedeng makapanood sa kanila.
Yeah.
So that possibility of being caught is exciting.
And that's part of the thrill. That's part of the
Oo.
the adrenaline. Oh my
And
God.
then part of the thrill rin doon is that pwede kang merong makakita sa kanila tapos join pa.
Oo, correct.
So
Umu-original level.
Oo, so ganon. So kaya yun yung I think that's why hindi pa rin nawawala yung outdoor fun. That's why I think there's also a lot of car fun these days. I think car fun is some sort of outdoor fun in a sense na it's parked outside. It's parked sometimes, meron ako nakikitang videos na pinopost sa X, sa Twitter, na yung nakapark lang sila sa busy street.
Correct.
Tapos minsan may mga naglalakad. At meron ka naririnig na sasakyan.
Yeah.
And yet they're still going, you know,
But just to be clear about it, bawal yun. That's still illegal.
pag nahuli sila ng police, of course, merong pwedeng
Still a
sampang
misdemeanor.
ka.
It's sexual misconduct.
Or ano yun?
Indecency.
Public indecency.
Oh, yeah, correct. Actually, now that we're talking about that, para bang, what defines a public space? Di ba? Is bathhouse. Is the bathhouse a public space?
For me kasi, I think ang public space, a bathhouse is not technically a public space kasi you have to be a member. At least sa club bath.
It's privately owned.
Oh, and then you have to be a member. So, hindi ka pwedeng pumasok lang. Versus, let's say, yung banyo sa MRT, tawag na to, station, anybody, well, except, syempre, kung lalaki ka, no, dapat, lahat ng, any kind of lalaki can come in and out there. Or Luneta Park, for example. Luneta Park is open to all. So, that's really a public space.
So, talagang bawal po talaga yon. Hindi dapat ginagawa yon in a public space. But, pagdating sa privately owned with public access, is it still bawal? Titignan natin. Well, syempre, no, tingin na lang tayo sa mga AI, sa ating mga LLM. Large language models.
Wow.
Tama ba yun? Oo, di ba?
I just call them Gemini,
Grok,
ChatGPT,
Claude.
Claude.
In the Philippines, acts that are considered publicly offensive, scandalous, or indecent can potentially trigger criminal or administrative consequences. So, sexual activity in a private residence is treated differently kasi nga it's private from sexual activity in a business open to customers. So, sexual activity in a locker room, sauna, or common area of a spa may still be prohibited even though the facility is privately owned because other patrons who did not consent can be exposed to it.
So, that means yung mga spa na hindi for men only.
Yes.
So, pwedeng may straight pala na nandoon sa locker room.
Sa mga gym. Sa
mga AF.
Oo, sa mga
yan.
AF na narinig namin na may nangyayari.
Na hindi naman namin na mapapanood.
Oo. Sila na lang. Bitterness. But
I think yung mga like Alpha and 27 Show, yun, because they're men only. Parang kung straight ka na pumunta doon, di ba? Parang ikaw yung tanga na. Bakit ka nandoon, di ba?
So most probably pupunta ka doon and you're aware that you will probably be exposed to something.
Yes.
So may consent, di ba? Unless magtatatari ka, I did not consent. Wala naman akong consent.
Hindi, paalisin.
Oo,
paalisin.
Oo, exactly.
Hindi ka naman.
Kaya mag-ingat din tayo, di ba?
Ito ang tanong.
Sige.
Kunwari daw Luneta Park.
That's definitely public space yun. That is...
so, pwedeng meron makakita na without consent.
Without consent.
Nagsisex kayo doon, di ba?
Bawal yun. Masama, ano yun?
Nag-hiking kayo sa Mount Makiling, tapos may nagsisex.
Kung may makakita sa inyo na ayaw niya yung... na-offended siya, bawal yun.
Pero, hindi naman siya...
May public yun, di ba? That's a public space.
Sa bagay, may park.
Oo, that's actually a protected park.
Yeah, protected park nga pala.
Parks and Wildlife.
Yun, oo.
Oh, yeah. So I guess that's
Well, but then dapat ang hirap lang kasi doon kung nahuli ka ng ganyan unless meron siyang video, di ba? Then ano, pero kung hindi niya nakuha ng video, na-offend lang siya.
Oh, correct. I mean, it will be his word against yours
Oo.
or their word against yours. But definitely, it's a risk kasi nga, that space, alam mo, people will be passing by and not everybody will know that that they will be party to seeing something like that.
O private space pero your front yard. Na front garden.
Okay. Pero again,
Nasa busy street.
Nasa busy street. So bawal 'yun, 'di ba? Kasi it is in public view. Buti sana kung hindi nakikita.
Pati yung neighbor mo, no?
Oo,
makita
yung neighbor
niya.
mo. Kaya pwede nila
Join!
Depende na lang kung sino yung neighbor.
Okay.
Yan. So, let's just, I guess, even as, especially before, nung tayo, lumalaki tayo, hirap-hirap talaga ng mga spaces to meet and of course, spaces for us to express. Ito yung coping mechanism natin These were the only ways. But now that there are a lot more venues for us to meet and even legit venues for you to get together. Yan, sinabi mo, motel, they will now allow. Baka, let's be safer, okay, in terms of choosing this or being more, vigilant.
For me naman, I agree with you that because there are now spaces that you can actually have gay sex. Including, di ba, yung baka may place yung tao na na-hook up mo sa Grindr, then doon na lang kayo. I mean, but if your kink is
ano yun? If your
kink is outdoor fun, I think you just have to be a responsible adult. If you get caught, then you face the consequence. Yeah, you face the consequence. Yeah. But if you're not caught naman, at least you got away with your kink.
Be aware lang that it is not legal.
Now, obviously, there may be those who would see you and get offended. Pero kung hindi ka naman ni-report, you got away with it.
Yeah.
Naka-offend ka. Pero I guess people naman have the right to be offended. Di ba?
And in the same way, gyms. Alam natin na may mga nangyayari. Yung dati, usong-uso sa Fitness First, yung mga
Slimmers World!
Slimmers World! Oh my God! I think even Gold's Gym, di ba? May sauna.
Sorry, never ako nag-Gold's Gym
Ako rin, hindi ko din alam. Pero alam ko, yung dati kasi that was part of the amenities of a gym May
steam room, may sauna.
And there were things happening there.
Oh,
pero
yes.
technically, again, not all the members there consent to seeing, kaya that's also bawal. Kaya pinagbabawal rin yan.
I will admit that I have had fun in Slimmers World and Fitness First saunas. But yun na nga, parang maingat ako So far, wala namang na-offend. Yun. At saka, I try as much as possible na, hindi ba, you read the room
Yeah.
So, I don't have that kink na dapat mapanood ako ng iba. Yan.
So, wrapping it up, your final word.
Ayun lang. So, just be responsible adults. Yun. You try to be as considerate about others, but at the same time, kung meron kang kink na ganyan, good luck na lang at be responsible kung mahuli kayo. Yun. Meron ng consequences.
Sa akin, consider yourself very lucky in this time that there are actually legitimate venues for you to meet people and then to express yourselves sexually, unlike the time that we were growing up.
Yeah.
So, with that,
this has been
Bo
and Joel,
and this has been
yours truly, the podcast. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.